All right, welcome back to FS Students Unscripted. It is episode 8. We are videoing this one. I know we said we would video last one, but technical difficulties, you know how things go. My name is Johnny. I'm the student pastor here at Five Stones. You probably already know that. Joined as always by...
I'm Caleb, the student coordinator.
Yeah. And we have 2 new guests with us here. First time on the pod, long-time listener, first-time caller. Y'all introduce yourselves.
Go for it.
Yeah, my name is Ethan Thomas Head.
Yep.
Leader of the freshman guy. Shout out. You better be listening on your parents' iPhone right now. Senior guys, I love you, but you're replaced now. Yeah, man.
Oh my.
What's up? On to Kolby.
All right, there we go.
Oh, I'm Kolby Thomas. I lead 11th grade guys. Shout out to you guys. I know you guys submitted some questions, so I'm excited to hear it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So every time we just answer the questions that have been submitted. They are some good questions this time. It's going to be something, but we're going to do something a little different to start out. It's not often that we just say, let him cook, just right after we jump in, but Ethan had some qualms with our last episode, and I wanted to just give him the opportunity to clear the air. Ethan had a lot of thoughts about, if you listened to last episode, there was a question of, do animals go to heaven? Mm-hmm. And we had some mixed thoughts, especially person that's also sitting at this table that was on the last podcast. And Ethan had some, he wanted to have a response, so floor is yours. Make your case.
Yeah, so I just want to say that I am 100% positive, had a dream from Jesus himself, that my dog, Tucker, running straight to me in heaven. I mean, why would God make such a beautiful pit bull and not send that pit bull to heaven? How is he going to punish him? He didn't do nothing wrong, man.
Well, it's not like the option is they either go to heaven or hell. Like I think the question is, do they go anywhere at all? But you had a dream?
No. I was riffing.
Oh, okay.
I got nothing for you, man.
A premonition?
Oh, you got nothing. You just feel strongly that Tucker's going to be there.
I just feel strongly that my dog will be there.
Okay. That's fair. Hey, Kolby, you got any thoughts?
Not really, no.
Do you have a pet?
Yeah, I have 2. I have a beagle and then a golden doodle. So, yeah.
And you don't care?
I mean, I would love to see him in heaven, but
You don't care?
Never given it much thought, you know?
Kolby's like, take it or leave it. Like, whatever. All right. Well, I guess I don't know how that vote turns out then. I guess according to us, dogs do go to heaven. So,
well, to reiterate my point, we just make it clear. All right, like I think the Bible is pretty clear that animals are going to be in heaven. I think that's going to be a thing. I definitely think that's going to be a thing.
Yeah, I would agree.
Now, in terms of our relationship with our personal pets, I don't think it'll be the same. Just like we're not going to be like spouses will not be the same when we're in heaven. Like you won't need that relationship because you'll be so fulfilled by Jesus. We'll know the people that we knew here, and maybe we'll know our pets if they're up there. But I just think since relationships won't be the same, what? If what?
If they're up there,
he's not even.
Can you say with 100% surety?
Man, I want to.
No.
I mean, I want to as well. I mean, if they are, that's cool. I have nothing. I'm just talking about.
No, I do agree with you. I did some
evidence.
research myself after that episode. Because I know I came off strong in a separate group chat.
We got a lengthy text message from one Ethan Head.
Let's see. Shout out, I think it was Bible questions?
Got questions.
Got questions,
Dude,
yeah. I went researching down there, and I agree with Caleb's point here. I mean, animals will be in heaven. They were created for a purpose. But, as he was saying, we will not need that same fulfillment in heaven. We won't even know. Like, we won't even be sad. We won't say it is sad right now.
We won't know the difference.
But we won't know. So.
Wow, well, this took a turn. Okay, so we're ready to dive into our questions. We got a bunch of them. Okay, we're gonna get to some in a second, but there was one that was submitted, and I'm hoping y'all can just give me some clarification on it because I really don't know what this question means. So I'm leaning on one of y'all. It just simply says, how was the broken stall in your cabin at camp? Does anybody know what that question's about?
That would probably be me. At Fuge this year, one of our stalls, the first day, the lock broke off. And instead of trying to fix it, we just rolled with it. And so one of the stalls didn't lock, and so whenever someone used it, we had to make sure no one else was in the bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Do you know who broke it?
I do not. I know someone gave it to me, but they said it was already broken. So
Wait, what'd they give to you?
they gave me the lock. They walked in. They're like, "Here's a lock for you to the stall." And I'm like, "All
I
right."
thought they gave you like the stall door. It's like, here you go.
Here you go. Who can I dump this problem
Okay.
on?
Well, thanks for
Clarifying that.
thanks for that question. Riveting podcasting here. Okay. Now we're gonna move into the segment that I'm just gonna call the Pat McAfee show. Like we're just about to talk about football for the next 10 questions or something.
Let's do it.
Caleb,
There's
you
some
excited?
there's
So
some
excited.
specific ones. So, and for those who may not know, Ethan and I are mildly obsessed. We might have some idolatry
Borderline
for football. Kolby and Caleb not so much. So so yeah, we're just gonna roll with this, and I think there's some questions that everybody's gonna be able to answer. So here we go.
Cool.
All right, first one. Making the timestamp. First one. Who will win the Super Bowl, and why will it not be the Panthers?
Ooh.
Who will win the Super Bowl, and why will it not be the Panthers? Do y'all have Super Bowl predictions? Just about a week out from the.
I mean, I can give you a million reasons why it won't be the Panthers.
Let's hear them.
Dude, like, I don't know. I just think what I really want to see this year from the Panthers wholeheartedly is just to see Bryce continue to step into his game with how confident he was in the last season. If that can continue and the connectivity between him and the head coaches and all of that can continue to work, then I'll start to get excited for where we're going to go. It's just been so grueling having to be in this real rebuild season for as long as we have.
Dude,
we should have
7 years.
Yeah, we should have
7
been
years.
way out of it by now.
Mhm.
Way out of it. So, yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. If we make the playoffs at all, I'll be happy. But,
Okay.
I'll be
Yeah.
jumping up and down if we make the playoffs.
yeah.
Dude, I really feel like the playoffs is our ceiling. I'm not trying to be a homer,
This year.
but like, if everything goes right, we have a terrible schedule. Like, we're
That's
playing trash.
You play the Cardinals, are going to beat them this year.
Hey, I heard there was
kill
a
every year.
a bet on the line of if the Cardinals lose, something's gonna happen to Kolby. What? Care to share?
Nope, not at all, because I have no idea what
Alright.
you're talking about.
Okay. But
Wow.
like our schedule's terrible. Our defense should be improved just because there's literally no other way to be worse. Bryce should be better. I am a little nervous. We traded away Thielen. That kind of stinks. Like, I really don't understand why we got rid of his security blanket. We do not have a tight end. He was basically our tight end. And so that's going to be rough. I'm still not convinced that Canales is committed to the run game as much as he says he is. He talks about running the ball like 20 times in a press conference, and then he runs the ball 15 times on a Sunday. And it just, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Feed Chuba. So I think the ceiling could be the playoffs. Like 10-7 would be unbelievable. I'd backflips for days. I think more likely, I think if we get like 6 wins, I'll be happy. I think if we do less than that, like, I don't know, they may be calling for Canales' job.
Maybe.
What do y'all think?
Well, I don't know, I'm gonna go back to the question here.
Yeah.
I've been marinating on this.
Okay.
I kind of.
Oh yeah, we're gonna all share Super Bowl predictions right
Okay.
now.
Okay. I kind of want to say the Vikings have a sneaky chance of doing it.
You believe in J.J. McCarthy?
Coming into the NFL, I did not believe in him, but I feel like he's set up for success. I mean, we saw old wash Sam Darnold go produce like he was a baller. I mean,
Dude got paid like $100 million
yeah, bro.
to go play in Seattle.
I mean, they got Jettis, they got Thielen back. So Jordan Addison 3-game suspension, but he'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
They got the running game set up, but Aaron Jones kind of but Jordan Mason behind him, he's a good back.
It's a decent 1-2 punch.
T.J.
It ju-
Hawkinson.
If he's healthy, yeah. He's a good tight end.
Sneaky.
Sneaky.
Not laying down a
Okay.
guarantee, but
Okay. Who are they playing if
Could.
they're in the Super Bowl? Who's the AFC?
man, I mean, I kind of got a feeling about Bills too, man. But they always get so far and they just
Yeah. I'm
It's like
beginning
the
to think it's going to be like Brady and Manning, Allen and Mahomes.
I think it's the Lions this year. I think it's their year.
You think so?
I think if they can stay healthy and then they can stay do what they did last year, I think they could have a real shot.
Dude, their issue is staying healthy.
I know.
Like their defense, they were like pulling guys literally off the street of Detroit
It's
last
because
year.
they try to kill you every hit they make. Hit hard.
Very true.
They do, man. They are headhunters. But literally, it was like every Monday you're checking injury updates, and it's like the Lions lost
Yep.
another DB. I'm
Yep.
like, who's playing? Like, who should I try out? Like let's see what happens.
Same with 49ers.
That's
I know.
Every day is an injury.
See, I think that's my sneaky. Like if the cards fall, like I don't know what's up with Ayuk, but Pearsall's a baller. Dude like took a bullet and came back and played that season like
Yeah.
insane. If McCaffrey is healthy, and then
It's a big if.
yeah, it is a big if.
From
But the one year he was healthy, like he
He did
was the best player in the NFL. He should have won MVP that year.
Yeah.
But
Miss him.
too bad it's just quarterback award. Anyways,
Mhm.
that's another
Another topic.
another topic. Okay, so are we ready to do official Super Bowl predictions? So you got Vikings and Bills.
Sure.
Vikings and
Let's
Bills.
do it.
Lions versus who?
I don't know. I'd go with the Bills too.
Okay.
I think I
Bills, that would be a good game.
feel like that
Mhm.
would be a good game.
Gosh, that'd be a good game.
Dude, that's a lot of northern people just
Yeah.
losing their mind. Like,
It's a crazy game.
Yeah.
crazy. Dan Campbell versus like Buffalo's fans.
Dan suiting up.
For real.
Have to.
He's like out there pregame in the Super Bowl, jumping over tables and stuff. I could see it. All right, what do you think? Predictions.
I think Kansas City will go.
Again?
As much as I don't want them to. I just think they are. Yeah. Who was last year's? I already don't remember that.
Eagles.
Philly.
Eagles, yeah.
Philly and
Chiefs.
Kansas City.
Chiefs, right?
Got
Yeah.
Swamped.
Dude, don't say
I
a
don't know.
rematch.
Is
Obliterated.
How is San Francisco doing? Can they go?
Besides being
You think
like on IR, like half the team, they're okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When they get healthy, they should be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their defense lost a lot, so we're gonna have to kind of see. But they brought in the Jets' old coach to be their defensive
Saleh?
coordinator. Yeah, Salah.
Yeah.
Which he couldn't head coach a team, but that dude,
He's a
he
great
has some
coordinator.
sick defenses. So they should be in it. I don't think. Yeah. So-
I think they
Yeah.
win the division.
I don't know.
49ers.
Kansas City and some other NFC team. I don't know.
Some other. Just
when we're talking about
Dealer's
my football
choice.
knowledge, like I can't even. I know a few AFC, few NFC teams, but my brother's always like, which conference is this one? And I'm like, I don't know, dude. It's so bad.
Oh man, your homework.
I'm trying to get better.
Yeah, your
So.
homework after this is to read like some
Still study
preseason,
divisions.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
It's my first year doing fantasy football, so I'm about to
Okay.
learn. I'm gonna learn as
True.
much as I
Shout
can.
out.
True. Shout out fantasy football.
Yeah, dude.
I really, really want it to be the Bills, but honestly, all right, this isn't gonna happen. I'm gonna say the Super Bowl that I want it to be. I want it to be the Bills. Oh no. I want it to be the Bengals
Okay.
versus
I want them to go.
like I think the Lions would be probably the biggest choice. I want to see two teams in the Super Bowl that have never won the Super Bowl. So that
Could be the Arizona Cardinals.
You're stepping on the next question. So I would love for it to be the Bengals and the Lions, and whoever wins, like their city has their first Super Bowl. I'm so tired, and coming from a guy who was a Patriots fan in the 2000s, like I'm tired of people winning the same people winning over and over. Like Philly, you've got to go away. Kansas City, you've got like 12 leave.
LA, definitely not.
LA, no. Matt Stafford's going to be like in a wheelchair by the end of the season. It's not happening.
There's a dog, though.
He is. He's going to be slain. Like, he's going to die on the field. The NFC South is a literal dumpster fire. So that's not happening. The NFC East, I mean, I think Washington could do it if they play their cards right. Like, if Daniels balls like he did last year, there could be a chance. I don't think Philly can replicate what happened last year.
Nope.
Saquon's going to get hurt or something.
Unfortunately, probably.
Yeah, and I don't believe in J.J. McCarthy like you do. So I'm going to say no to the Vikings.
Hot take.
But and I'd love it to be the Niners. I like Purdy, but we'll see. All right, any other thoughts on that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Moving on to the next one. Colby.
Yeah, go for it.
This one's specifically for you, man.
All right.
How do you feel about the Cardinals this season? That's literally the question.
That's a good question. I feel okay. I think we're really working on the defense, which is where we struggled last year. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of Kyler Murray. I think we should get rid of him. I think there's better opportunities out there. I think he just makes too many mistakes too early. And then when he does that, he doesn't play good the rest of the game. I think coaching is getting better. The morale of the team's getting better. I think we have good stretches. I mean, last year, I think we won 4 or 5 games in a row. And then after that, we kind of just fell off. So I'm hoping we'll be better this year. I don't know if we will, but we're definitely going to beat the Panthers. That's my one.
Oh my gosh.
Because last year we lost, and we should not have lost that game.
Bro,
but we did.
How much was the loss?
You were
I don't remember.
We were in that game.
Yeah, that game.
Dude,
So
my
bad.
favorite Cardinals-Panthers game was the NFC Championship. Dude, my goodness.
Bro.
I didn't go. I went to the previous one with the Seahawks, and man, I've never been in a stadium like that.
That
So
that was true. Just like, man, that was peak.
I know.
I mean,
Yeah.
10 years ago.
I know,
That's
dude,
crazy.
yeah. In that game, the Seahawks game, dude, it was like Stewart getting a 80-yard touchdown or something, and then immediately their first offensive drive, the Seahawks, Kuechly pick sixes it right into the offense.
I remember
like,
that, yeah.
White towels everywhere, stadium shaking. It was like 31-0 halftime,
Yeah,
and then they
that's
almost came back.
I remember I
We
was
almost had a heart attack.
I remember I was so scared that we would turn out to be frauds that season, and my fear was just delayed. Because I was like, Denver, we're going to roll through noodle-armed Peyton Manning, and wouldn't you know it, he played horribly and won a second Super Bowl. Like,
Well, the crazy
so
thing is,
mad.
I was actually a Denver fan back then. For whatever reason, I had. I think it was because of Peyton Manning. I loved him, and so I was a Denver fan back then.
Bro, when he took that helmet off, it was like...
That was a mile high for
yeah. And he had that red mark all the time. Right in the middle.
I forgot about that.
Oh my
dude.
gosh.
I love that guy, though.
All right. Anybody else got thoughts on the Cardinals? I certainly do not.
No, we're gonna win.
We're gonna win. All right. Next
Colby's gonna have to
question.
follow through on
I can.
something.
I can only imagine who submitted this one. How will the Chicago Bears do this year? And this is a two-parter, actually. So this is the first part. How will the Chicago Bears do this year?
Yeah, I mean, on paper, they should be Super Bowl champions. And in reality, Caleb Williams cannot throw the ball. Ben Johnson's a great coach. We'll see what happens, though. I mean, they have so much depth. They should do really good on paper. But it's just it hasn't worked out.
Is their offensive line better than it was last year? Because I just remember seeing Caleb Williams running for his life like every 2 minutes.
It's a little better. They improved it, but I think there's still some issues. But they definitely got better.
I think you just have a trend with these offensive gurus that become head coaches. You either have like Sean McVay, which is what everybody's trying to chase, or Kyle Shanahan, Rams and 49ers coaches for the uninitiated. And they like lead their teams to Super Bowls, just like boom. They're just like flying to Super Bowls. Or you have complete and utter disasters. Kind of what we're seeing happen in Miami, kind of Cincinnati a little bit. And so I believe Ben Johnson is like a freak. I mean, I don't know what's going on in his mind. It seems like he's just like, I mean, he's playing backyard football. Like, I've seen the Lions doing plays last year that I've never seen anyone do in the NFL. Just complete bananas. But yeah, I do have some doubts about Caleb Williams. I hope they are really bad and then DJ Moore comes home to Carolina.
For real.
Because I miss that guy so much.
DJ Moore's fed up with Caleb Williams too. I can see it.
I will say, I feel like DJ Moore is like, he's not a good hang. Like, he does not seem to be a guy that you're like, yeah, he seems like a tough hang.
It's okay.
So Chicago, like, what's their ceiling? What's their floor? What do y'all think? How many wins?
Man, what's their line at? Anybody know their line? Look it up. That gives me a good basis. I didn't know their schedule.
Neither.
They're 8.5.
Man. What's their strength of schedule?
Oh, you're asking. All right, we need a producer.
Hey, producer on the back, can you?
Yeah, please. I mean, they play the NFC North. It looks like they play the NFC East and the AFC East. So they're playing the Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns, and then they're playing the Commanders, Cowboys, Eagles, Giants. That'll be a win for them. Congratulations, Bears.
Don't sleep on Jameis, bro.
Is he their starter?
No.
Oh. I'm like,
team morale is at a high though.
Hey, if there was like a Super Bowl for press conferences, Jameis would win. When you're born around water, you just build different. Just look up Jameis Winston.
That's something he said, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Dude, he's nuts.
He says the most wildest things.
So yeah, they do not have an easy schedule.
I counted 3 wins out of those, by the way. So.
Oh
Dang. So you think their total they're gonna have 3 wins?
I mean, that schedule you just said, maybe like 3 wins. Like I mean, I could see them beating Steelers, Browns, Giants, maybe the Cowboys,
Raiders.
Oh, Raiders. Okay, so 5 wins.
Yeah.
That's a good floor. And if they really produce, I could see them getting like 9.
Yeah, I could see him getting 7, and then any Chicago fans that we
6
know.
or 7 or like what?
No, like 7. Jeez. I could see them getting like 7, and a Chicago fan, when they like go on a tear, like say they beat the Vikings and Steelers back to back in November, a certain Bears fan we know getting like super amped up, and I'm like, calm down, you beat 10,000-year-old Aaron Rodgers and JJ McCarthy. Like, congratulations. And then they'll get rolled by the Eagles, the Packers. They play. 49ers is another team that they're playing. They have a tough schedule.
Yikes.
I think 7 is like that's a super successful season for them.
I think Steelers are gonna be dog water.
Dude, they're gonna be so bad.
Aaron Rodgers gonna run to the ground.
Yeah, it's not about to be good. But that leads to our the second half of this question. Again, I can't imagine who submitted this one. Take out hometown bias is the preface of this question.
Okay.
In 5 years, who is the better quarterback, Caleb Williams or Bryce Young? Ethan, we'll let you answer last.
Yeah.
Caleb, I'm curious for you to go first.
Dude, I don't know enough about Caleb Williams to make I feel like
You
I
don't
can't
need
answer
to.
this without bias. But I would hope Bryce Young.
I'm sorry.
His quarterback number is
It is.
18. That's just like, that started my issues with him. I'm like, what?
Who?
The worst number. Like, what are you doing?
Caleb Williams?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Peyton
18.
Manning's number.
Yeah, but Peyton, like, that's Peyton. I mean, you know, it's just such a weird, I don't know. I immediately saw it and I was like, what the heck is this?
Yeah.
This guy, he doesn't have his head on straight.
Yeah. If Bryce Young continues improving the way he is, Bryce Young.
Okay.
That's what I'd say.
Kolby.
Yeah. So obviously I'm not a Panthers fan, but I would definitely say Bryce Young. I don't know. I've just been impressed. I mean, he's struggling, right? I think the whole Panthers has been struggling the last couple of years, but I think there's definitely been improvement from him. As long as he can connect with, his wide receivers and tight ends, I think he's gonna be one of the greater ones.
Dang, one of the greater ones. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I do. I
The
think there's lots of
Cardinals
potential.
The Cardinals are beating the Panthers, but Bryce Young will be a Hall of Famer.
That game, he's not going to do good. So
That one game, dude.
that one game.
Yeah. Marvin Harrison's just going to look at him with his. Have you seen him recently?
Yeah, bro.
Dude is like
massive.
Dude's been shooting up something. Like he is yoked out of his mind. He's just going to look at Bryce Young, and Bryce is going to fall in a fetal position. Like he's going to be like, I didn't know humans could be that big. His biceps are gigantic. I mean, goals, honestly. Like,
see, that's the thing. I the only thing that is not for Bryce Young. I'm sorry, man, but the height. I mean, we're like the same height too, by the way. But like, just being in the NFL.
Yeah,
you're right.
Be that small. I mean, he's not even like juiced up. He's just like a normal average guy.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard to say in 5 years he's gonna be like this great guy. But if he stays behind a good O line, prayers up for that, and then a good core, like coaching core, if we can actually be stable, I can see him easily producing over Caleb Williams.
Yeah. I think with the O-line too, like obviously that needs to be better, but another specific thing that I see him improve on that he was just not good at all when he first started was decisiveness in the pocket. Like he wouldn't step back enough. He was only a few, he was so terrified. It was only like a couple steps. I mean, with what he was dealing with and getting in the NFL, I get it, but that has definitely gotten better. His reaction to just throwing the ball a lot quicker. He steps a lot further back now. So hopefully that continues. But
I think it will, man.
But man, when you got Ike Ekwonu blocking your blind side, like, bro, you don't know what's coming. Like, that guy's either going to be an all-pro tackle or like,
dude, how many? Isn't he? He got so many flags on him last year. I remember in one game, it was just one after the other, and I'm like, man, what are we
just
doing?
extended mode. You see that? 2 years. Yeah. We did not pick up Icky's 5th-year option. I'm like, yeah, that's about right. We got to draft a left tackle. In 5 years, really trying to remove hometown bias. I mean, Caleb had one season with a horrible situation.
Yeah.
However, he was throwing to DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, and Rome Odunze, and he had DeAndre Swift is his running back. So I'm like, I feel like you should have produced more than you did. Yeah. But his O-line was horrible, and he plays, I mean, admittedly, his division is way harder than ours. Like, the Vikings defense, they may not be very good, but their defense is, like, solid. And the Packers are just going to own the Bears for all of eternity. And then, and then the Lions. And it's like, bro, like, where are you winning a game there? Like, maybe you'll steal one from the Vikings. Yeah. You could do an upset against somebody, but, like, you're going to be fighting to not have 6 losses just off of your division. Yeah. And so, I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith. But then again, I mean, I think Bryce Young is trending correctly. And I think the reason that I answer this, I can already tell Chris is like shaking his head somewhere. But like what Bryce did in college and like what he could get back to is greater than what Caleb did in college and could get back to. Like Bryce's best, like Caleb just pales in comparison to it. And so I don't know. That's not necessarily going to lead to the future, but it might. And I do think it's just kind of like, do we have our coach? Do you have your, like, is Tet McMillan going to be Bryce's guy like Jake Delhomme and Steve Smith? Like, you know, Cam and Greg Olson. Like, is that going to be his boy? Like, I miss them so much.
Boys.
So I guess I'm just going to say Bryce Young. Somewhere Chris Manriquez has just turned off the podcast.
I will cut Caleb some slack. I mean, like you said, he came into a good position, but he had a hard schedule. And terrible offensive line.
Dude, and a terrible coach. Like, I don't even know why they kept him. I don't even know why they kept him. Like, it's so crazy. I think the better question, honestly, is like, of the quarterbacks taken recently, who's going to be the best? Is it going to be like Bryce, Caleb, Drake May, Bo Nix, Cam Ward, if you believe in the hype? Like, the Titans are saying he's going to win MVP this year. Stroud, like, who is going to be the guy that kind of rises above all of those? I don't particularly think it's Bryce.
No.
Honestly, the boring pick, I feel like it's going to be Bo Nix is going to be better than all of them. Like this.
I can see it.
And,
With Peyton.
yeah, dude.
Peyton
Like,
loves that dude.
and he's like 26 years old. And he's a rookie. Like,
Yeah, sucked for
like,
us
dude.
at Auburn, but
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
Yeah. And then he went to Oregon and balled out.
Yeah,
Like,
balled out. Like, where was that, Bo? Huh?
Bro, his frontal lobe,
Saturday.
his frontal lobe just need to develop at 25, and then he gets like, I'm going to Oregon, bye. Like, I'm gonna figure things out. Yeah, I think it'll be him or it's probably a race between him, May, and Stroud. I think, and I think
really believe in May.
I want
Really
to.
believe in May.
I want to pull back out my Patriots stuff. It's been a rough couple of months. It's been a rough couple of years. And UNC. Let's go Heels. All right. That's probably enough on that. Next question. This is one that all of us can answer because regardless of your football knowledge, what round and oh, sorry, this was worded weird. Sorry. What round would Jesus be picked in the NFL draft?
Well, no, this could be a good question. I mean, he should 101, but as we know, he's a lowly carpenter.
Yeah, I feel like he's the sleeper pick,
He was a
right?
sleeper. He's like Brock Purdy, last pick in the draft.
But you're saying he's going to be Mr. Irrelevant?
Mr. Irrelevant. who,
Pick like 274?
Yeah, man. I mean,
Dude,
if
yeah.
we look back, biblically accurate.
Yeah.
He's the humble guy, so.
Yeah. What do y'all think?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think he'd be the sleeper pick. He'd be like one of the last, and then I mean, wasn't that kind of Brady's story? Like he was picked really down low and then turned
Wasn't
into
it like 7th round?
Just imagine that announcement. Like
Did you
he
just? I'm like, did we just become best friends? You just called Tom Brady Jesus? Like,
oh no,
Tom Brady is Jesus. Let's go. He is the
gosh.
chosen one.
Nope.
Cup. All of a sudden, the feed cuts out of the video.
What team would he be drafted to?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't think he would be drafted. I don't think Jesus was athletic. He was the Son of God, but that doesn't mean.
Well, he was a carpenter though, so like he had to have had some muscle,
strong.
right? Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah,
mean you're
but-
athletic.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
true.
I don't know. Like, what were
Let's just say he was.
like Jewish boys playing? Like, what were their sports when Jesus was like 11? What were Mary and Joseph signing him up for? Like youth league. They're like taking him to the temple, and they're like,
What was that game they played in The Chosen? You remember that scene where they
oh
played with the ball?
yeah.
They did play a game. I can't remember what it's
no
called.
idea. It looked like
It was super
nonsense.
simple.
It looked
looking.
like something a 6th grader would make up.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah,
looked
it did.
made no
Not
sense.
complicated.
I don't think he would be drafted. But if he was, who would he be drafted by? That's a good question, Ethan. What team would draft him? Did he ask that or did Caleb?
I think Caleb asked that one.
Caleb, did you ask that?
Yeah, I
Oh,
asked
Yeah.
apologies.
I'll take
Edit that out.
Please.
Edit that out. So who? What team would draft him? Do you have an answer since you asked the question? Caleb Peters?
Okay. What team would draft him? Jeez, that's hard. I don't know. I don't have immediate thoughts on that one. That's just.
I would say the Eagles because Howie Roseman just seeks value. Late. He's a great drafter. So
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like,
he sees those guys.
either that or the Raiders are always just picking the most random people. Like they're just like, what? I mean, they picked a punter in the first round one
True.
time. Like they make no sense with their picks. They'll pick somebody that everybody's like, he's going in the 4th round, number 12 overall. So I could see the Raiders just being like, I think this guy like man, I saw him carrying a log the other day. Like, let's go. He's about to be our center for Geno Smith.
I saw him carrying that cross, and I was like, man, I gotta draft him.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Just imagine the announcement music like they do now, and it's like the Raiders select Jesus Christ.
From Nazareth University. Homegrown guy. Heard he doesn't have a dad. That's kind of weird. Not sure if I believe it. Oh my gosh.
What's his number? 3?
7.
7, man.
7. Okay.
He's like a 5'4" right guard wearing number 7.
Yeah, position. What position is Jesus playing?
Running back.
Yeah, you can keep going with it. Running back?
Yep.
Safety, because he saves you.
Hey, yes. Look how,
Oh my
wow.
Gosh, we got
So
our clip
on
for
top of it.
Instagram. That's for
Oh,
sure.
yo, clip that, chat.
Yeah. Man, now all I can just picture is like Tony Romo gassing up Jesus, like with his like, Jim, love this guy. He's a hard worker. Nobody believed in him outside of the draft.
Jim Nance and Patrick Mahomes need to get married. That man
Chris
is
Collins.
always talking about Patrick Mahomes. Look at the way he's set on that bench. Patrick Mahomes, man. Nobody can do it like him.
Oh my gosh.
He would hype Jesus up for sure.
Do we have any other mutations of this question?
Like,
How long is his
question.
career going to be? 3 years?
33.
His entire lifespan?
33.
Well, he could do it. You know he could.
Oh, you can do it, yeah.
No injury.
Tony Romer's like, he's a 55-year-old guard. Don't know how he's still playing. Maybe he did rise from the dead. I don't know. 33rd season. Okay. Man, wow.
Good question.
If this is our last podcast, you know why. The next question, I'm so glad someone asked this, because as soon as I saw the Jesus one, I immediately thought of this one. Which Bible character would make the best football player? Which Bible character would make the best football player?
Samson.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm going with Goliath because of his height.
I was thinking Goliath
I'm
too.
gonna go opposite David. Kid had heart.
Bro, and he got an arm.
And
David's a
arm.
quarterback.
Okay.
Let's make a football
He's a
team.
leader.
Football team of Bible characters. David's the quarterback.
Okay.
What is Goliath, like a tight end? Bro, could you imagine running across the middle? Like,
It's amazing. Yeah, definitely tight end.
what's Samson playing?
Yeah, I was trying to think of how the Bible describes what he does. It's more like brute force stuff. So,
Running back?
Yeah.
Middle,
Put him
like
right.
middle linebacker.
more, yeah.
Safety. Bro, Samson coming down on you?
I thought Jesus was the safety.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Well, you have two, you know.
Okay, that's true.
Jesus is the free safety, and Samson is the strong safety.
Right. Peter at wide receiver.
Are we, like, do we have the same mind? I was
Yeah.
literally about to say that. He's just speeding past John. No. John beat Peter. It's John.
But he's getting his revenge on the field.
Oh, okay. So Peter and John are the wideouts.
Right.
Okay.
Who's in the slot? John.
Zacchaeus,
Oh, Zacchaeus.
the wee little man. Bro, he's
Yes,
like
put him in the
shifty in
slot.
there.
Put him in
Yeah.
I like it.
Let's think. Who else? Who else could be?
Where's Matthew going?
Bro, he's like the coordinator or something.
Matthew's
He's got-
smart. He could be
he's got like
QB.
so many. No, but David's got that arm. Like
Okay.
Matthew's like the offensive coordinator.
That's true.
He's like cooking it up on the
Yeah.
sidelines.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm trying to think Genesis. Like, who are some other, or like the Mighty Men of David? Oh shoot, what are their names? There's like a guy named Benaiah in 1st or 2nd Samuel, and he's the one that chases the pit and the lion on a snowy day. Like that dude's got to be like a D end. Like if you're wrestling a lion to the ground, like he can handle a tackle. He can handle Ike Aquanu. Like, he's throwing him down. Okay. Anybody else? Any other Bible characters immediately come to mind? I think we got the big ones.
Who would be the coach is the question.
God.
God, the Father.
God, the Father.
None.
Not the Son.
Gotta specify.
True.
Moses would be O-line, just all of it, because he can park.
Yeah, it's just the O-line is just like all the patriarchs of the Old Testament. It's like Abraham, Moses, and Noah. Who would be the coach? Probably like Paul.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, like Paul. Maybe. Trying to think of anybody else.
Solomon, because of his wisdom that he has.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like the GM.
Okay.
You know, he's like putting the pieces together, and then
Who's the owner?
God, that one's God.
Yeah.
God the
That
Father's
one's
the
God
owner.
the
So
Father.
who's head coach? Now they removed
That's who'd we
Paul?
just say?
Paul. Yeah.
Paul. Okay.
GM Solomon, bro. That's a trio that'll
Like
win you a
squad.
Super Bowl.
What about Adam? First guy ever.
Yeah, but he got beat by a snake. So like, I'm literally just going through the Old Testament in my mind, just like shooting through it. Elijah, like outran chariots. My boy could
Wide
definitely play, maybe corner, lockdown.
Okay.
All right, we probably given enough mind to this.
That's a good question.
But who would be the best? Who would be the best football player? Are we going with Samson? You think?
I think so.
Mhm.
I
The
mean,
person most versatile.
who?
Gotta have the
Versatile?
most versatile guy.
Honestly, Samson.
I would say Samson.
Samson?
Like I feel like Goliath's gonna be big, but he's gonna
Yeah.
run like a
He
6.
doesn't go into like,
6'7"?
the physical attributes of
Oh,
something.
No, he's
as
gonna
much as
run
Samson,
like
I
a
feel
6-second 40. He's gonna be like lumbering through there.
That's generous.
Yeah. Dude, he could be a good left tackle. Goliath, like a 9-foot tall guy protecting your blind side, that'd be pretty sick.
Or you just get run around.
True. Okay, we only have like 2 more football questions, so here we go. So you have to pick your favorite football player to remove from your team and add to another team. Who is the player and what team are they transferring to? Bonus, would you change teams to follow that player? So your favorite player has to go to another team. Where are they going? And would you change teams to follow that player? Who's your favorite football player, first of all?
It doesn't have to be on the team you follow, right? It's just your favorite football player anywhere? Or does that have to be on the team that you're a fan of?
I think it like if you already cheer for the
Oh, your team.
yeah, I think it's your team.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
favorite player who's active on our team currently?
I think so, but we can talk about past.
For me, I think it'd be Trey McBride. I love that guy. He didn't have that many touchdowns last year, but I think he's so explosive. So, like, he can catch the ball, run the ball. I think he'd do great in Detroit. I just think doing those crazy plays, I think he'd be great at those because you kind of don't know where he's going to go, but he's going to be there and catch the ball, run the ball, whatever.
That'd be sick.
Didn't you get him?
Yeah.
Is he that guy?
Yeah, he's my tight end.
Yep.
And Sam Laporta, Detroit's tight end, is always hurt, so they need help anyways.
There
So
you
that
go.
works. Would you change teams to follow that player?
Nope.
No.
Nope. I would not.
All right. Caleb, Ethan.
Yeah, I'd say my favorite right now is Bryce. I wish Cam was on the team because I'd pick him. But I would put him... I miss that so much, dude. Gosh.
Cringe.
It made so many people mad, too, on the field. It was hilarious.
Insane.
I remember. You remember that clip of him doing the end zone, and it was either the Titans or the Texans.
Titans,
Yeah,
yeah.
Titans came up to him and like pushed
Got
him.
so mad at him.
Oh, dude.
So
He was
mad.
a dog, man.
I miss
He
when we had
was.
swagger. Like,
Yes.
He had
Hey,
Dude, he was
aura.
doing like full flips in the end zone. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hold on. Anyway, Bryce and I mean, I don't know where I'd move him to. Another team I follow. I mean, I wouldn't do the Bengals because they got Burrow. I think he's a better option than Bryce. Maybe Green Bay. I don't know. Who's Green Bay's QB?
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love, which he's probably
He's a
better than
beast.
Bryce. Yeah.
Send
I don't
him-
know.
Send him to the Steelers.
to
Don't send anybody to the Steelers.
yeah.
They are in a hole.
No, but I wouldn't follow him. I'm a Panthers fan till the end, man.
Yeah. Ethan.
If we're going favorite player on our teams right now, then I'm gonna just go with T-Mac, man. Tedrow McMillan.
He hasn't even played yet.
I know.
Favorite
but
player.
I'm just starting to love the guy. I mean, I
Okay.
think he's gonna be a beast. I remember draft night. I like hated the pick.
Yeah.
And I immediately texted John. I was like, bro, what are we doing?
I was so mad. We FaceTimed.
Yeah, we
Me, you, and Mac.
Yeah.
We were like, what is going on?
He's new. I didn't know that.
He's a rookie, yes, but
Yeah.
he's easily gonna be the alpha wide receiver. Like I guarantee you, this year he blows up. Wide receiver 1 for our team.
Sweet.
Lockdown.
Well, that's awesome.
He profiles as a. He's gonna be great.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
We needed that guy.
I got him. One of
Yeah,
my
you do. You
picks.
sniped him. I'm so salty.
You also got Thielen.
I had no
who's
idea
now
what I was
in
doing.
Minnesota. So would you? So what team would you have him go to, and would you follow him?
I mean, yeah, he's rookie, so hard to tell you. I could see him in like maybe in Seattle.
Ooh.
Go replace DK. And no, I wouldn't follow him. I wouldn't go to Seattle.
Yeah.
I'd be a fan.
Dude, I don't know who my favorite player is right now. Probably Bryce, I guess, but that's gonna be real. Contingent on how things go. Outside of him, my two would probably be like Chuba Hubbard, and then no. I got three. Sorry. They would be Chuba Hubbard. I really like Jalen Coker. Like I
underrated.
wanted to see him pop off with like 70 catches and 1,000 yards. Like he could do it.
It's gonna happen.
And then Brown. The defensive tackle. It's not good. I can't
Derrick
remember.
Brown.
Derrick Brown.
he's
Yeah,
from
I
Auburn.
kept
War
thinking.
Eagle, baby.
I kept thinking Aaron Donald, and I'm like, that's not
That's a
him.
good pick. I put
Derrick
him on my
Brown.
list.
Those are probably my three. Probably the top out of that is Chuba. I would not follow him. He would probably do well. He'd probably do well in like what's a run heavy team like the Chargers. Like they're trying to run the ball like 60 times a game. Or Philly. Like him and Saquon as a 1-2 would be sick. In the past, I remember growing up when we were really bad, always thinking Steve Smith should go play for the Patriots and play for Brady, and like win a Super Bowl, and to see what he could do with like an all-star level quarterback. He played with basically journeyman like the entirety of his career, and he's in the top 10 receiving yards in the NFL history. Like if he had been playing with Brady or Rodgers or Roethlisberger or Manning or anybody like that, he would have. He'd be like first ballot, easy. So, anybody have any thoughts like that of past players that could go to a different team? I would probably follow him for that. I wouldn't like completely abandon the Panthers, but I loved Steve Smith back when he played.
Yeah. Speaking of past players, I wish Kuechly was able to play longer.
Dude.
I loved.
Oh my goodness.
Loved him.
Way too soon.
It sucks, man.
To see him, he would have fit perfectly with like Troy Polamalu's Steelers. Like that would have been, and he's in AFC Championship games, winning Super Bowls. Like
His
I hate
mind
he
for
never won
defense
one.
was just so cool to watch. Like once I started understanding what his position was and what he did, like watching how he looked at the field and how he called things immediately, he was just so good at it. It was insane.
Yeah.
All right. Last football question. We've kind of already answered it, but it was specifically put towards somebody. Ethan,
Sir.
specifically for you.
All right.
How do you feel about the Panthers this season, and will they win 7 games? We kind of talked about that at the start, but
kind of did. I feel pretty good. Going in this year. Usually I'm spectacle, or is that the word? Did I just use
Skeptical.
Skeptical.
Wow.
Usually on spectacle.
Please edit that.
Nope.
Stupid. skeptical. But I have a good feeling this year. I think, like I said, T-Mac is just going to be a dog for us. Just alpha wide receiver. I'm sad that Thielen left because he was like Bryce's safety blanket. But man, I feel like Coker's going to come out of the woodworks. He's going to do good. Xavier Legette's going to be a wide receiver 2. He's not built for a wide receiver 1 role.
I am not confident in him.
I'm not either.
Boys out here eating raccoons, like, no.
I'm not confident in him as the dominant wide receiver. He cannot do that. But just like to be there, yeah, he can produce. We have 2 good tight ends. We got Chuba's a great guy.
You mean Trimble and Sanders?
Yeah, bro.
All right.
Yeah, no, they're good tight ends.
It's not exactly Olsen and
they're not
Shockey.
great tight ends, but they're good athletes
All
for
right.
sure.
Yeah, we'll see.
Did you guys see, this is football related, but there was a bunch of players from the Panthers on a boat, and I think they were trying to get one of them to jump in the water. And it might have been Leggett, I can't remember, but he just did not want to do it. They were all like, come on. Thielen was there, but it was hilarious.
I could see that being Leggett for sure. Being like, I don't touch water. All right. Any final football thoughts? We are moving away from our Pat McAfee segment.
I don't think so.
What do you think our record is?
17 games. Oh yeah, they asked, will we win 7?
Yeah, I think we do.
Yeah.
I think we win 7. 7 games exactly.
Exactly 7.
I think we win exactly
7
7.
10.
Yeah. And I'd be happy. And I'd be like, next year we're ready to take the step.
I feel like we go 9 and 8. I got a good feeling about
Go
that.
positive.
And win the division.
We could. Saints
Honestly.
are awful. Bucks are injury
Yeah.
prone. I mean, it's just Falcons to compete with. And
Well, they're gonna lose one game to them, but they are not
They
gonna do
always
any.
beat
They're not gonna do anything unless Kyle Pitts pops off.
go.
Bro,
Shout out
This is this year.
McCants.
that guy.
Shout out McCants.
I was literally listening to a
Pitts.
fantasy football podcast, and they were like, "Who's the guy that you are just so delusional on, but you can't quit?" And they were like, "Kyle Pitts." They're like, "This guy should have everything, and he just doesn't. I just don't get it." Yeah. All right, moving away from that. Again, I'm gonna rely on you two for this one because I got no idea what they're asking about. Does pizza belong in salad?
What?
Do y'all have any
What's a
idea what that
salad?
means?
Nope.
I just assume you mean bits of pizza and a salad, like on top of it. If you say in, that means it's.
No.
What do you mean no?
No, it does not.
Belong.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's your answer.
No.
No.
Mm,
No.
There's a reason it's a side item with the
Yeah.
salad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna do something like where there's, I don't know how everybody here feels about like arugula
Love
or some
arugula, by the way.
spinach. If you're gonna put that on a pizza, like
Go for it.
all day,
Yeah,
go.
definitely.
A taco pizza with some shredded lettuce, like, I want one right now. But
Positive towards.
to put a pizza in a salad, like I don't even understand.
Who asked this?
I don't know. So it's a unanimous no. Any
Yeah.
thoughts?
I don't think so. No.
I wonder what your diet looks like. Whoever asked.
Is this something you're considering and you're trying to get
Yeah.
approval for?
Oh my gosh.
Hard no.
I think the only reason it won't be is because you think it's close because you have like croutons, right? And that's bread, but it's firm, like it's firm and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crispy.
But pizza's gonna get soggy, and that's gonna be nasty. I think.
Dude,
So,
the sauce. Like,
the sauce too.
Ew, yeah.
like I don't want that.
Because
as my
I mean, everything that's
dressing
on
a
pizza.
salad.
Yeah, that's true. But everything that's on pizza sounds good in a salad. Like
Yeah.
some tomato sauce in a salad, cheese, bread, like that all sounds good. But I think the texture will be a problem.
But how do you feel about like hot things in salad? Like, do you like
hot,
warm chicken or like warm vegetables or something in your salad, or do you like it just cold?
I can only do hot chicken.
Depends on the salad.
Oh,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't do anything else hot. Like if
So-
it's hot vegetables, I can't do it. But if it's like hot chicken, hot protein, then I
Yeah,
absolutely
I agree.
okay.
Yeah.
So y'all can only do hot.
I like hot.
Hot
I think I
salads.
Oh
like
no, I'll do cold salad.
Yeah,
too.
I'll do both.
But like
okay,
if
okay,
there's
my
a
bad.
if there's a protein in it, the protein needs to be hot.
Yeah,
Like
protein.
preferably,
yeah,
I'd like to have
yeah,
a
yeah,
hot
that's what I
chicken
was
in
meaning.
the salad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you won't do cooked chicken? Oh man.
No, I'll still eat that. Like we make a chicken salad that has like a bunch of vegetables in it. We warm the chicken up, shredded cheese, and then the chicken's warm when we first have it. But then obviously when we have it leftovers, we take it out, and I'm not going to heat up the entire salad because I don't want the lettuce to be all warm and stuff. So I'll eat it cold.
Okay.
Like it's still good. I just prefer the protein warm. Like
Oh,
Kolby said.
okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's not like I'm
was
shy away from it
misunderstanding.
completely.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand this question. All right, we're moving on to the next one. Our first serious question of the day. Okay,
All right, here we go.
there's not many.
Football is serious.
It is
Yeah.
true. Yeah, we talked about Bible
Not to me,
characters,
Yeah, we did. I related it.
which like, never mind. I shouldn't get on a soapbox.
We're contractually
All right.
obligated to mention something related to Christianity, the Holy Spirit, every 5 minutes.
100%.
Timer goes on.
Which I always.
Jesus.
Fine. I'll go here. 10
Do it.
10 seconds.
Got a squirrel for a sec.
We should not call them Bible characters. You don't
Yeah.
refer to George Washington as like an American character. Like they are, like they are historical people. They
That's true.
existed.
I agree.
So I'm not mad at whoever asked this, and I say it all the time, like a Bible character or whatever. But like they are real people. Like they're not just characters. So, anyways.
So you want-
Okay. Sorry. Okay, so
The Bible is not fiction.
That's right. You're right, baby. And if you want one, we have one in the atrium.
We
for you.
have one.
Okay. Anyways,
We got them right out here at the next episode.
how? Okay, here we go.
Servant leaders.
This is a big question, but I think it'll be a good one to talk about. How does Christianity or your relationship with Christ fit in with the bigger picture of life? Like, how does Jesus answer life's biggest questions?
Wow,
How
what a
does
shift.
Yeah. Bro, we're multi-talented. You know what I mean?
How does
Your relationship with Christ fit in with the bigger picture of life? Like, how does Jesus answer life's biggest questions?
okay.
Anybody got any
Do y'all
thoughts?
have immediate thoughts?
I mean, I can kick it off. I mean,
Go ahead.
just, I think, I'm going to word this weird probably, but I think Jesus answers the questions by not needing to have an answer to all of my questions.
Oh,
That's it. Wow, I like
So,
Okay.
like, I guess to put it simply, it's very relieving to know I don't have to have it all figured out.
Mhm.
And I cannot imagine living life thinking that I need to figure this out because
Mhm.
nobody else is going to do it for me. And there's nothing set up for me unless I do this myself.
Mm.
Like if I'm not living like I'm believing God has a plan, He's already orchestrated everything.
Mm.
Like just how stressed out you would be. And I mean, I would imagine that's how non-believers are.
Mm.
So
Dude, that's such a good point.
That's a
love
really
that.
good one.
I love
Yeah.
that answer.
Yeah.
I've said that before and talked about it with people. Like, I don't know how people go through some of the difficulties of life.
Mhm.
Some of the intense suffering, like loss, divorce,
yeah.
just hurt from family and friends and the disappointments of life. Like, I just do not know how people do that without Jesus. I really don't. That's a great answer. Anybody else got thoughts?
Yeah, I think one word that comes to mind starkly for me is purpose. Like the relationship that you have with Christ and that you continue to develop, and His answer to life's biggest questions. I see Christ as the ultimate purpose for my life. Like that's the biggest question I think we all tend to ask as we continue to grow up and see how the world continues to work and find out how it works. Is like, why are we here? What are we doing? Because like Johnny was talking about, not having the foundation of Christ to go to for things like divorces, pain and hardships and all of those things, there's something else. And it's very interesting how everybody identifies a deeper need for something. They may not recognize it as Christ, but that's what it is. And whether people acknowledge that or not, it's there and they know it deep down. Whether people like us at the table recognize that and are following Christ, and then there's people who don't yet or have refused to recognize that and don't. And I think it's just that part in your soul that is empty that has to be filled, and it can only be filled with Christ, and that just brings the purpose to you in life, to continue to carry on and to do what we are supposed to do, because it's just all the more peaceful, especially with Ethan talking about not having all the questions, or not having all the answers to everything, I should say, to have peace with that and to know that God is above all that, and He's working out all those things, and there's something to push forward to. This is what we're working on and going toward is not simply physical and gonna fade away. It's eternal, no matter what you're doing, and that's a comforting thought to know that the things that we do here have eternal impact. They're gonna mean something, because just thinking about all the things that we do here amounting to nothing, it's like, what's the purpose of life?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like was that Ecclesiastes? Yep. Going through all that and just talking about how when you look at it without God in the picture, how depressing life can be, and just how meaningless, and so
that's good. Any thoughts, Kolby?
I think the first thing that came into my mind was trust. I think trusting in God is huge, because things are gonna happen in life, or you're gonna make decisions in life that you look back and you're like, that was dumb, that was stupid for me to think that way, to do that, or certain things will happen and you're like, God, why did that happen to me, or to happen to my friend? And I think something I've learned is like, yeah, life's gonna suck, but I think in the suffering and in the pain is when Jesus is glorified.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the time when life is good, we tend to put Jesus on the side, but when life is tough, that's when we kind of hone back. And so I think a reminder that like we need to continue to and be intentional with pursuing God and Jesus. It's a relationship, and it's both ways. It's not just one way. Which the cool thing is when we do mess up, Jesus is there with open arms. And I think that's the difference. Is a lot of the time we feel like when we do mess up, we're like, I'm not worthy, I'm not lovable, I'm not anything. But God's literally there going, don't listen to those lies. Like that's the complete opposite. Like that unconditional, unwavering love is just a cool reminder that life is gonna suck sometimes, and it is what it is.
Yeah, I completely agree with everything that y'all have been saying. I mean, how does He fit into the bigger picture of life? Like, quite literally, He is life. I mean, there is life in Christ, and there is a false life. Like, that's literally how Scripture kind of talks about it. When Jesus says, "I have come to give you life, and life to the full, life abundantly," He's like, "I am giving you life as it was always intended to be." And so it should change. How does it answer life's biggest questions and fit into the bigger picture of life? Like I feel like I say this all the time. I'm like, it should change every singular thing about you. Like every cell in your body should be different because of Jesus. And he causes us to live in ways that are completely counterintuitive. I mean, I think about one of the biggest things, especially as we've been going through Mark and FS High, is like we should be looking to care for and prop up others as opposed to ourselves. Like I think of service. Probably one of the biggest things is like we live in a world where everybody's trying to promote themselves, everybody's trying to make a brand for themselves, make a name for themselves, make whatever it might be. And not even that all of that is bad necessarily. Like there's businesses and brands and things, and people do it for the glory of God, and that's awesome. But like to literally say my life's purpose is not to glorify myself, that's the complete and total opposite of what this world would say. And so I think life's biggest questions are exactly what you were saying. Like we have purpose now, that there is purpose in our pain and our suffering, that there is a plan for us and we have a reason for being here. We're not just random. And so I think it fits in with the bigger picture of life and answers life's biggest questions. Like exactly. I mean, it just, everything he is, everything he did, answers those questions. Yeah. Any other thoughts?
No, I mean, I think you summed it up pretty well.
Man, get you some guys that can do both. Like we're talking about sports, and then we take it all serious like that, because we're gonna go back to something very serious Thoughts on Taylor and Travis getting engaged? It's a couple. Any thoughts?
I could care less.
Wow. All right. Sweet. Caleb hates love. All right.
Not what I said.
He's like, I just hate their love. What?
It couldn't care less.
Yeah.
I couldn't care less.
You're just making up for all the blunders you've been making. He's like, somebody clip that. Mistake.
Clip that, please.
I think it's
Yeah,
either gonna mean that this is about to be the best season of his career or the worst. I don't know. He's either gonna be really distracted or really, really motivated. Like I don't.
Has the wedding date been announced?
No. I will.
That would be distracting.
I'm sure you'll know.
I'm gonna know.
I'm sure ESPN will release it.
Oh, for sure. Adam Schefter
is on that thing.
Dude, he like dropped it.
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to get an invite.
For sure.
Is what's happening. Like he wants to be there. I don't know. Just like everybody, I hope they have a very happy, life. I hope they both come to know Jesus. Like that's all I know to say.
Yeah.
Their wedding is going to be unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
I can say that much. Like it's going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a literal billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's a party animal. Same with Jason.
Dude,
Jason,
what I keep seeing and I'm like, I want to see the best man speech. Like Jason Kelsey, like what's the over under that he is shirtless during the best man? Like he is shirtless and he is like
for the dance part,
like 7 deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like
At least 6 or 7.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rowdy event. All right, sweet. Caleb can't believe what's happening here. So that's a good segue into something else. We have just a couple questions left, and we only have about 15 minutes, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
I want to do this one next because I want to give time for it. So I'm going to switch the order here really quick. But this one is specifically for Kolby. Okay. So we'd love to hear. How did growing up as a missionary kid impact your walk with Jesus?
That's a
I
really
thought that
good
was
question.
a great question.
Yeah. I think that's a good question. I think it had its goods and bads. I think when people heard or saw my parents as missionaries, they assumed that my life was good, that I was just automatically a Christian. And I became saved when I was 4 or 5. My mom kept asking every night, "Hey, do you want to be do you want to ask Jesus in your heart?" I was like, "Not yet." And then one night I was like, "Mom, I'm ready." And she took me to a room and she gave me a quarter and she's like, "All right, put this quarter. This represents you." And she closed her hand and she's like, "Try and grab this quarter from me." And me being 4 or 5, I couldn't do that. And so she was like, "That represents you and God. You are the quarter, and God has a hand around you. You're His forever."
Such a cool picture.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, obviously,
especially for a child, like not now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mom's like, "Get it." I'm like, anyways.
And so then, I was able to go to a Christian school, international school over in Indonesia. And it was cool because, I was around other Christians. But then when we came back to the United States, it was kind of rough just because I couldn't connect. I think it's when you're young, I think you make connections. You can't make connections that you'll have forever. And I kind of had to say goodbye to all that, which kind of sucked. And so I kind of got bitter and kind of angry at God. And then fast forward, through high school, kind of made friends, didn't make friends. But again, I would tell people, "Oh yeah, I'm going to youth group. I'm doing great. My parents are missionaries. I love God." And, I did, but I didn't necessarily act like I did all the time. And then really in high school, I found a group of friends that kind of pushed me to start serving again, more than just to check off the community service hours. Because I think that was when I started, that was the reason I did it. I was like, "Oh, my parents are serving, my siblings are serving. Oh, I need community service hours for Beta Club or whatever. I'm going to serve." And it wasn't until probably junior, senior year of high school that I'm like, I'm serving for the wrong reasons. I'm serving for myself. I'm not here to serve others. And so I think that's kind of when my mindset kind of changed. And now, I'm doing students and I'm back in the factory now. And I think I've just enjoyed it so much more because I'm like, it's no longer a task to check off. It's like, I get to do this, and I think it's cool. And so I would say I have the strongest faith now than I ever did. And it's kind of funny because like I don't even tell people, like when I introduce myself, I'm a missionary kid. I don't talk about that much. And when I was in high school, I always would, because I would use that as a blanket. It's like, oh, I'm a missionary kid. Oh, my life's good.
Yeah.
You know, and now I'm kind of stepped out and saying I'm no longer behind my parents. I have my own faith. And so I think that's something that I've learned recently.
Dude,
That's awesome.
That was awesome. Wow, you were like ready for that one.
Well, I had recently just shared my testimony actually at the young adult group.
Oh,
2 weeks
sick.
ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Shout out young adults.
Yeah, shout out young adults.
So
Do any of them listen to this?
I think so.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Some of them.
They better.
Literally better be
Yeah.
listening.
Oh my gosh. And that's awesome. And I think that's such an important point that you made of your faith becoming your own. I feel that very much as a pastor's kid.
Yeah.
Like, and wanting to be defined as yourself and your faith, not just the faith of your parents. And I think that's something that every student that's brought to church, whether they have both parents that are Christ followers or they're just playing the, Southern Christian game, like, make it your own. That's awesome. All right. Next. There are many different ways to worship the Lord. Why is singing such a big one? Why is singing such a big one?
I think, man, because of how intricate music is and how it affects us. Music is one of the best gifts from God. I'm a little biased with that because I like to play guitar. I love to sing. But truly, even people that don't like music, think about how prevalent music is in everything that we experience. It's in stores that we go to. It's in video games we play. Think about your favorite movie and then take away the music from it and think about how different it would be. And I say all that to say, just to kind of connect it back to Christ and the gift that is, like, we connect so much with music. We connect experiences, relationships, feelings and thoughts and emotions. And I once did a essay report on just the impact of music, but it improves your memory and your learning capability. And I just think, obviously, just like any gift that God has given, it's been tainted by our society in some form or fashion. But I think it's such a big one because, another big thing you hear about music is it's a universal language. Like, it's something that we all understand. It's something that all cultures engage in. And it's just another level of beauty that we can worship the Lord with. And I think is one of the biggest examples of a taste of heaven among the many others God has given us, just to be able to worship. And I think because of how prevalent it is, that's why it's so big when we talk about worship. Because usually when you talk about worship, you have to be told by somebody, or when you in the discussion, people are like, yeah, there's actually other forms of worship besides singing. Because when you think of worship, 99% of the time you're going to think singing or instruments or something like that. When it's that plus so much more. There are other, worshiping God can come in many, many forms. But when we say worship, most people would just be like, yeah, it's music. And I think there's a good reason for that. So,
What do y'all think? Why is singing such a big one?
I would say that it's because, like, during that time of worship, worship isn't singing. Like, as Caleb just said, there's many forms, but when you are singing, it's you're all unified as one body, lifting up Christ's name, and that alone is powerful, even if there was no instruments behind it and no lyrics to sing. But that music is a God-given gift, and when you're all forwarded on the same message, lifting up Christ, and all just focused, there's no distractions, all your attention is on Jesus. It can be such a powerful step to take in your faith. And I say that coming from a kid who used to be embarrassed to sing, and on Sunday morning I wouldn't sing. I'd just stand there, hands in the pockets. And then when I started to come out of my comfort zone a little bit and start to sing, I would realize I would take myself out of the picture. It was very easy to over time to say, hey, nobody's looking at me and wondering why I made that certain movement or listening to how I sound, like.
That's such a great point, though.
Yeah.
That's a perfect point.
I mean,
Fed
because
that
like
exact
a
point.
lot of people, I mean, myself included, like think that way, and they just
Yeah.
refuse.
Yeah.
And it's very, I mean, it's very prideful of us to think that we matter so much in that moment
Mm.
that we're gonna stop and not glorify the Lord in that moment. And so,
Yeah, it's like a practice in humility.
yeah,
Unless you're like, Mariah Carey or something. Like, yeah, for us normal people with the normal sounding voices.
right. But yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, if you're listening and you're out there and you've been scared to worship, I would push you and urge you.
Mm.
Next Sunday or Wednesday, wherever you are, worship. Realize that it's all about your heart posture, and nobody's looking at you, judging you, and if anything, they're proud of you for being a young person worshiping.
True. True. Yeah, I mean, I think it's such a big deal because the Bible makes it a big deal. Like, it talks all the time about like singing and lifting up hands to the Lord, all throughout the Old Testament, especially. And it says in Acts and in Colossians 3, the passage that we say a lot at students, it's like they lift up songs and hymns to God. Like, I don't want to be overly simplistic, but like we're commanded to sing. Like we are. It is a method, like Caleb was talking about. Like, it is a method of worship that we are able to do. And I think something that y'all hit on, it's like one of the things that we're able to do communally that is kind of unlike anything else. Like when we all sing the same words over and over again, there's so much power in that. And I think it really can bring so much glory and honor to God when we're singing things. And when we're singing things, kind of like what you were talking about, Ethan, that like maybe we even struggle to believe at times. Like we talk about that sometimes at FS High, especially. Like there are songs that we sing that come very naturally and very easily because we might be in good seasons of our life. But then when we sing songs like about trusting in God or resting in his promises, or that song that we've sung a bunch, like Pull Me Through, like I believe that you'll see me through the other side of whatever I might be going through. There's power in declaring that together and saying, I have faith that what I see right now won't be forever. And singing gives us the chance to do that in a way that I don't really know anything else, unless you go to like a liturgical church where they read scripture all at the same time or something. Like we just don't have anything else. We don't recite creeds. We don't like recite prayers. We don't have like a doxology that we do, but we sing. And I think it's, I think the Bible just like straight up tells us to. And Jesus is like, if you don't, then the rocks are going to cry out. Like, so, yeah.
Well, I think what's cool is like a lot of time with songs, it's what it is whoever wrote it, they're just pouring their heart out to God. And I think that's so cool because like a lot of the time we think of one of the only ways that we can really talk to God is through prayer, but like worship is also huge. And so like when I was in high school, a mentor of mine said, look at worship, like singing songs, as prayers. And you're singing a prayer. And it's like if you're scared of prayer, because like some people like they find it difficult to pray. Like I would argue like every time you sing a song and you truly mean it, you're praying.
That's so true.
And I think it's like I've seen that as change my heart, because like again I would go in and be like, all right, I'm gonna sing the song, I know what it means, but then I wouldn't mean it. And now I'm like, God, I truly mean this. This is what I want. This is I want you here with me, and I can feel you here with us. And so like that was a cool reminder that sticks with me to this day.
That's awesome. I love that. Any final thoughts on this one? Cool.
Question.
All right, we got two more questions. One kind of silly, one kind of serious, but we have like 3 or 4 minutes left. So, all right, so we got this. So, and I know who asked this one. What would be your final dinner meal?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Your final. Got it.
I'm just editing that one just a little bit.
All right. Del Frisco's. You guys ever been?
Oh yeah. I
Okay,
love it.
so a steak with truffle butter on it, and then the truffle fries, and then what else did we get there? Oh yeah, the potatoes, and then their
Double potato
their
bacon,
butter
let's go.
rolls, just that whole pan of butter rolls. And then, I would put that off to the side. If I could have as much as I want, then I'm going to Qdoba. I'm getting a cheese-crusted
Holy.
You
quesadilla.
got to bring Qdoba into this.
Qdoba.
Yeah, I got to have something
Final
Mexican in
meal?
there.
These
Yeah,
are
no,
some
with
I hate.
with the
Yeah.
Del Frisco's.
Yes.
But like final meal, like
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not going.
He
I
worships
don't.
the
All right.
We go there all the time. I
Okay.
really never get tired of it. Don't judge my final meal.
Man, I just that Qdoba love is like so strong.
It
I
is
can't
very,
believe
it's
it.
very strong.
All right.
There's nothing like Qdoba after a workout.
So I'm sorry, I cut you off. A cheese crusted
quesadilla.
quesadilla.
So it just means they just put some cheese on it and then they grill it and then just the regular stuff in there: chicken, cheese, pico, brown pinto beans, brown rice, some chips and queso, and then I'm good, man.
Dude.
I mean, I love Qdoba.
Yeah.
I don't want to throw complete shade on Qdoba or anything, but
Shout out.
all right.
Sponsor.
Ethan, what?
Future sponsor.
Yeah. You will fill up that whole screen if you give us some money. All right, Ethan.
Oh man, I'm gonna go with a nice steak, big steak. What kind of cut do I want? Like I like a good New York strip. I can't
Yeah.
lie. Or no, I mean Wagyu, bro.
I've never had Wagyu.
I've never had it either. That's why I'm gonna have it.
Well, what if it's
Wagyu's
bad? What if you don't like it?
There's no way it's bad.
Okay.
There's no way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a
Straight from
tomahawk?
Japan.
This is a random question.
Have I ever had a tomahawk?
Like
I've not.
on the bone?
I know what you mean, but
That's
no,
what
I
want.
don't think I have.
I want to try that. Anyways,
I should.
continue. Wagyu
Alright.
steak.
Wagyu steak. Put like, I might get heat for this, but put like a good slice of pineapple on there.
Oh yeah. Some grilled pineapple?
Yeah, baby.
Oh, yes, sir.
Grilled pineapple, and then we're gonna go with the. Give me some Texas Roadhouse rolls.
Oh, that's such a good one, dude.
That's good.
Oh
That's good.
man, what a
Give me
good
like,
pick.
Probably 50 of those.
Yeah. It's not
Carb
gonna matter, bro.
Final meal, man. Like you can go all out,
Yeah.
whatever you want.
I'm gonna get to heaven, and Jesus is gonna be like, "Well done, my servant. You ate all rolls."
There are no carbs left on the planet.
What
Okay,
else,
so-
man?
So steak and rolls so far.
Steak, rolls, pineapple. I'm a sweet potato lover. I gotta be
Oh,
honest. So give me
okay.
a sweet potato, and I might cap it off with like
A crisp Diet
a
Coke.
crisp Diet Coke. You can't go wrong with that.
Oh my gosh.
The crispest.
The crisp.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Cool. Colby.
For me, I'd probably say some duck. I love duck. I had it
wow.
Okay.
once. It was way too expensive, but it was really good.
All right.
Lobster mac and cheese. I'm
man,
allergic
I
to
missed
shellfish,
that.
but I wasn't always, and I love lobster mac and cheese. Yeah. And
So you
then
endure the allergies for the final meal?
I think so. Yep.
Hopefully it doesn't kick in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it's a final meal for
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
He's probably dying from that.
Probably. And then probably some type of roll, and then a Diet Dr. Pepper.
Dude. Okay.
Yep.
I'm doing. Y'all went too small. Like I'm going.
Dude,
I'm
pigback.
just going crazy. I mean, I'm gonna be throwing up.
Jeez.
Like I want a steak. There's a restaurant in Uptown called The Cellar, and I want a steak from there.
yeah.
It is unbelievable. They have the best steak I've ever had. I don't even really care what cut. Like I'll do.
Would you do
about-
Wagyu?
I'll probably do filet. I love a
Okay.
filet.
Mhm.
Filet or New York, and then I'll do nachos from. I don't even care.
Lyonica.
Yeah, I mean, Lyonica can work. But sometimes they're hit or miss. I love Lyonica, but sometimes it's hit or miss. I'm trying to think of a place with like
Sabor?
Sabor or like Tacos for Life. They've got like killer nachos.
Dude, tacos for life.
Man, I just went there Tuesday with Lily.
Amazing.
So, I ate so much food.
Yeah. Sponsor, please.
Please.
Then I'm doing like a couple crab sushi rolls from Co. in Waverly. Like, yep. Give me some of that. Doing some mac and cheese from Flower Child. I love their mac and cheese. I'll do like some good Brussels sprouts, like
Oh yeah,
like roasted Brussels sprouts, man.
underrated. That's
Oh, so good. Like if you go to a tapas place like Emmett's and you see Brussels sprouts, like order them. They are not going to be bad. I promise you, they're not going to be bad. And then I'll get like, I love a Caesar salad, so I'll get a Caesar salad. And then I'm doing bread, but I'm getting...
Dude, yeah.
Dude. Well, like, if this is the final meal, I'm like, again, I'm going to make myself sick.
You're going to
like,
have to stop at some point. You're going to...
No.
This is gluttony.
But this is all like a plate of each to me. This isn't like, y'all are getting like 16-ounce steaks. I'm getting like a 6-ounce. And I'm getting a full tray of nachos. I'm getting like a half.
Each one's appetizer size.
Yeah, exactly. And then, but I'm doing bread from Carrabba's. I love Carrabba's bread with the seasoning.
Haven't been there in a long time.
Oh wait,
So good.
yes, I've had
with the olive oil and the herbs and spices. So good. All right, we gotta hurry.
Because I want dinner now.
Yeah. 'Cause I am hungry. All right, last question for you guys. It's been a good app. What is your favorite book of the Bible? What is your favorite book of the Bible?
Man, right now, Revelation. I love Revelations, man. It is so good. I love one because it's fascinating to me because obviously the things it talks about are still to come. Most of what it talks about, and just the intricacies. I think it just it ties everything together so well, and the symbolism and the intricacies of the stuff I already like about the Old Testament, New Testament, like we were talking about yesterday, Johnny, with how the Old Testament connects to New Testament, just is expanded tenfold in Revelation, like all in one book. So it's awesome. Can't wait till God drops that DLC. That Revelation
Boy,
update coming.
it's wild over here.
End of the pod.
Drop the pod. DLC.
Please drop the DLC.
All right, what do y'all think?
For me, I think with my current walk in life, I think Proverbs has been huge for me. I think there's just a lot of wisdom and a lot of just good advice in there throughout the whole book. So that's kind of where I've been honing in on recently when reading my Bible.
I love that. I feel like, I don't know if you experienced this, but I know me growing up in the church, like Proverbs was talked about so much, and now I don't feel like we talk about it really at all.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of just disappeared.
Yeah.
Bring back Proverbs.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Ethan.
Man, I mean, I love Proverbs as well. That's what I was gonna say. I always, like when I don't know what to read for a quiet time or just reading in my Bible, I'll go to Proverbs or James.
Oh, James is good too.
I love James.
Y'all like those practical books.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Just easy to understand. Well, I mean, Proverbs is not easy to understand.
Yeah, I'm like, Proverbs has got some weird
But
stuff in there.
It can be easy to apply.
It's got a lot of, I mean, truly, like, I think my first, like, Bible study or time reading scripture consistently was, like, reading a chapter of Proverbs every day for the month.
Yeah, it's very popular.
Like, I used to do that all the time as a kid.
And now we don't.
Yeah, now we don't.
Yeah.
Read the book of Proverbs in September, you guys.
There you go.
One chapter a week or a day. A day. Sorry.
A chapter a week. Start slow. It can be rough.
Yeah, they start talking about some stuff and it gets wild. I know this is. I probably have a tie. I'm sorry.
You have to pick one.
All right, if I have to pick one, I know it's probably, it's Mark. Like, we've spent over a year in it, and it's kind of nuts. Maybe I'm just delusional, and I'm out here on an island, but, like, every week I am just floored by what they're doing, by, like, what Peter and John Mark are doing in this book. Like, it is unbelievable, and I've never spent this much time in a gospel before, and so being able to look back, even like last night when we talked about the overarching themes of Mark, like some of those I had kind of forgotten, like I hadn't really looked back to that much recently, and I'm like, dude, that was literally what I preached last week, and so it's kind of insane how much it's driving home some points, and how each gospel is like a different shade of Jesus. It's like how we all experience some of our best friends, and especially if we're in like a group, like you experience your best friend one way, and then Caleb would experience him slightly differently. Colby, Ethan, it's like we all love him or whoever, you know, but we all kind of have a different way of relating and approaching, and that's kind of what the gospel shows. It's like Matthew, Mark, Luke are like, we're going to be kind of like these biographies, and then John's like, I'm about to remix this whole thing. Like, watch this. Like,
now watch this draft.
Now watch this draft. all time moment. I mean, we will bomb them, and then we will get them back. Now watch this draft. Man, what a president. Anyways, so Mark, but if I were to answer separately, I would say Genesis. I mean, I think everything in the Bible comes back to it. It's absolutely insane, especially the first couple of chapters. So
That's cool.
yeah. All right. Well, successful pod. How you guys feeling?
Fantastic.
Great, man.
Feeling
I could
good?
keep going. But
I know.
someone's
I'm
got
sorry.
a birthday. Hey, happy
Yeah.
birthday, Chloe. Shout
Yeah,
out.
happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday, Chloe.
It's gonna be thank you guys for doing this, and sorry we had to cut it a little short, but glad we finally were able to make this happen.
Yes.
The listener does not know, when we announced that we were doing a podcast, the first person to request to be on it was Mr. Ethan Head.
Yes.
sir.
Yeah,
No,
like,
later
the
on,
first
man.
person. All
Long
right.
time listener.
That's right, from the original.
Yeah.
He listened before it was cool.
True.
I'm an OG. Get out of here, Spurs.
All right, so if you are still listening, share this podcast with somebody, and you can text the number at the top of the description to send in your questions, and we'll let you know when the next episode's about to drop, so you can send in those questions. We will have you guys back on eventually.
Yeah, like,
You
comment,
know.
subscribe for part 2. Comment part 2.
Yeah, comment part 2 on
Love those
Instagram.
comments.
Halfway through the NFL season to see if our Super Bowl
Oh,
still
that's a
stands.
good point.
A
Wow.
Super Bowl episode,
Yeah.
like in February, the week before. Oh, okay.
I'd be
Okay,
down.
we got
I'd be down.
We're just like the football episode. Like we're
Hold on,
not
when
even
y'all-
we're not
when
even
y'all
gonna
free-
hide ourselves. Like we're not even gonna pretend. We're gonna be like, this is
Yeah, no,
just
it's just
football.
literally-
This is the football episode.
I will be
Dude,
absent.
if the Panthers are like 6-0, I mean we're like
We're getting on the spot.
emergency episode.
Sunday night.
Like we're yeah.
We got Sunday Night Football in the background going.
You guys are the guests for like episode 9, 10.
All right. Well, we gotta go. So thank you guys for being here. We love you guys. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
See you guys.